Going to be doing some flour sacks from imagination, and then you know I'll open up a program where I get to see human bodies and go from there. But first, I'm just gonna draw like a bunch of shapes or like lines of action, I guess, based off the video that I watched by that guy. These are like not very good. I feel like they're like kind of samey. Doesn't really matter. All right, so now flour sack, right? This. So I found out that the webcam can go bigger. I don't know if it's like if it changed the quality very much, but I did find out that it could go much bigger than it was. I need to really fix my bot because I haven't. I just it's just too much work to like log in and then log back in on Twitch. So like it's just not logged in, and I wish there was a better way to do it. I just wish there was a better way to fix that. Like this one, like I didn't do a very good job on that. I like didn't capture a good enough line. Like I'm kind of loose with them, but not really. Need to delete all my old videos too. They're taking up so much space, and there's like one video I gotta edit, which is gonna take really long. I recorded a video earlier, before this, and it was 40 minutes long. Like, it's a 40-minute long video, and it yeah, it needs a voiceover. 46 minutes, and I'm thinking about doing a 46 minutes live voiceover in the video. I was like, bro, out of your mind. Like, I don't even know what I would say in that video because it was drawing drawing the buildings from that one website, but it's like I don't know what I would even say in that video because there's nothing to say I guess I could like walk through each of it. Actually, I know what I will do. I'll record a video. So now I have to record another video of me fixing, or not fixing, but like uh doing my own version of each of those things. And I think that would be, useful. Just do that, like record myself fixing them or implementing it into something that I want. But I don't know. It would be very difficult to just talk for 40 minutes. Well, talking for 40 minutes is not a problem because I would just describe what I'm doing. But I think the real issue is that it um wouldn't be so interesting. But I don't really care about that, I guess. I'm not really interested in it being like interesting. And I wanted to like edit like a video of like gameplay, but I need to get like another drive. Like I need some like external drives and some more space so that I could do these things. I could uh work on these projects because there's so many of them and I just want to do them because it'd be fun. And I think the goal today is to work on Blue Ant. Not so much like the story stuff, but like work on just being able to draw the character in like more dynamic ways. I feel like I'm not there, and he's relatively a simple character, and think that I should be able to, you know, draw him, gonna make a story with them in it. So these are, how long did that take? These took about like 8 minutes to draw these from imagination. And then next, I'm going to open up the art app, Line of Action or Gesture or something, and just draw the models as flour sacks for, approximately 20 or 30. So give me one moment. So I'm going to be using Line of Action, and we're going to be drawing the models as flour sacks. So first model, a pinch. Not too elaborate. These are going to be 30 seconds. So honestly, I wish I could do less. I had less time. 30 seconds might be too much for this one. All right, this one, he's like this, sitting down. A little bit thing here. I think that is good enough. Got it curved over the front. This one, he's like leaning forward. So I don't think that worked. I could just kind of make it do what I want. Honestly, his little things, if he had little things, like All right, so this one, a line like this. Little thing would be like that. Other little thing would be like this. The little thing would be like that. And the other little thing would be over there. All right, this one, also it's not really doing much. And these little things are like this. This is that. All right, so this one, the line is kind of like that, and the body is pinching. This one is just going down, and that one is going down. All right, so this is like this. Wait, whoa, whoa, whoa. Literally get into like gesture almost. But let's just slow it down. I feel like I'm not like adding enough weight to my little sack. And we're using the Inkjoy Papermate, and the red one, not the Fashion Stick Pro Marks. Not sponsored by either, by the way. Just letting us know. Gotta be doing it. All right, got another one. So what if I like pinched it, like made it pinched? I feel like that's one thing that I don't really do. I don't give it like that pinch. Yeah, then we would just like make bottom part like really. You can't see this, is like off the page. I really need to like figure out how to get more into the frame, but I did it sideways, like other position. All right, got just like a regular one, you know. I don't know what the heck is going on there. And then we have another. Put a little. Like this one is like kind of like about to fall over though. But yeah, we have a new pack of these, like a brand new pack of these pens that I got for really cheap, and I think I got it for cheaper than what I paid for these pens originally, which is a little bit crazy. Maybe I should start drawing them with the the little thing, like if they're holding something, draw them with the little thing in their arm, little thing in their hand. All right, this one is kind of crazy, right? Like we just gotta. I feel like I could have them be lively, and I don't have to so rigid. I don't know where that's going. I don't know. All right, we got bodies like doing like this. They got like a stick. So maybe I like draw like round. He's got like two things. One foot is like this. The other foot is like a little bit further ahead. But I don't know. All right. How far down can I go? So let's just draw the chair. Like a little bit of a square. And then we have like the cover of it going over. He's got his little arms out, little feet poking downward. Oh, I like this one. Like I made the most unattractive for me. It like has like a pose, and this one is like this. Yeah, that's just messy. Yo, what's up? All right. All right, so these are the ones that we did when with reference. These are the reference ones. This is reference. So we got a bunch of them. I don't know how many we did from imagination. I feel like we did more from imagination than from reference. It was like 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's from reference, and this is from imagination. Got 3, 7, 10, 13, 17, 22, 28. Dang. Because the reference ones is just like, a little bit more difficult due to one, they started moving slow and they started moving fast. But we have two, and now we have to figure out how to get that to turn into blue ant. So I'm gonna switch to the blue pencil. Have you seen? No, I did not. Thank you for the follow. For some reason I feel like that's a bot. They'll chime in and be like, "I'm not a bot," if they aren't, right? Alright, we got the Neek Pro Auto Pencil 2.0 tip. Look, gotta hold it like all the way up there. So what we want is we want to be able to take this and digest it into Blue Ant. You know, this character. We have several pieces. And we got this, which just looks crazy, right? Like, he just looks insane. This looks insane. Alright. And this, right? Like, but like, I was gonna say that these were done with the crown, but no, they was done with this pencil. Like, they were done. Like, it's really hard to see them. But then you got, this was done with a crayon. So, but yeah, we want to, you know, try to incorporate all of that into Blue Ant. So, I don't even know where we should start. I'm just gonna make like a little box and another little box. A bunch of just boxes really quick. I have like different lines going across. See what it is that we need. Right. And I really don't know what pose that I want for Blue Ant, but do generic pose. First one. Second one, still from above. So let's do like, get like a line going down to this. Try to get it a little bit. I feel like it's just gonna be off because of the way that this is, but we are trying. Alright, another one. I guess like this part would be closer and this part would be further. Just do that. And then this one, another just standard pose, like kind of straight up and down. And then we just, yes, make sure we add like the head. This part right here is kind of weird because the legs are that, but the head should be bigger than it. The arm, the arm, one part, and then the other one, and get it over head. And then we just get this. Maybe I could, and for this, have the arm go that, the head like further away. So like trying to see. I don't really like this pose. Not like dynamic enough. Like I had the idea of what I would do for Blue Ant and for all the other characters was that I would just lift all the poses from Super Sentai because they already have like dynamic poses that are articulated for television and film. So it would be easier to just take those than like trying to force them out of regular poses from um, gesture images. That would be a lot more simple. And then we have the arm, go back in. I think that was a little too long. I think that is correct. All right, now it's time to do the pen over it, or I guess like tie it down. So these are the sketches that we have of a blue ant, and yeah, I'm just gonna use the Pro Marks fashion stick. You know, not to be confused with Marx. Be confused with Marxism. And not sure if I'm gonna color this. I feel like this part I should have done more of a put it over the edge. Like his body is like really kind of like a bag almost, like a flour sack. So it should be easy, but for some reason it's really hard. I think the main difficult parts is like the getting it to be like dynamic, which just complicated. Like we tried to do some panels prior to this and I didn't like any of them. Also, another thing I need to work on is the expressions because I don't know what his eyes can do. Like I already know some of the other stuff, but like the eyes is like the worst part for me with this character because it just is really difficult to get them right. Oh my gosh, I drew the foot over the other face. Well, and the leg doesn't even look right. I did that. But that is why we do this. I was watching a video of everything they censored in Mega Man Access, and I think I don't know if it's a real like I'm starting to believe that it was a I think that is a real person, but I also think that is a an AI. I also believe both because at first I didn't realize it, but when they started saying Mega Man Access, I was like, wait a minute, why are they saying Mega Man Access?